Hi and welcome back to the channel in this and sort of a sad day for us really. COVID has hit the bunker. Hence the gloves, the masks and everything else. And the packs. From a high of last week with Jamie designing those kits and getting them published by Foreground Publishing, the other booth set, which you may have seen, to a week later, unfortunately, Mel being diagnosed with coronavirus. If any out of the three of us was going to potentially get coronavirus, we all sort of betted it would be me with my travelling that I do with work and
to different sites,
different counties that I travel through, and obviously people coming in from the north and from Wales coming down into contractors working with us and everything else. So anyone that was going to get it, it was going to be me. Who would have thought that someone in Mel's works on Monday of this week came into work with, she thought she had tonsillitis, and being that Mel and this young lady work in an office on their own, coughing all over the place. Couldn't get a doctor's appointment because obviously they needed a negative result to go and see a GP in the UK, which I think is bloody ludicrous, but there we are.
But it still wasn't showing symptoms.
But still wasn't showing any symptoms other than a irritating cough. I know that one of the things is the prolonged cough and things like that, but no temperature, no other symptoms.
It wasn't really prolonged either.
No, it was just well, I don't know really. I just sort of
cough, and then a couple of hours later was another cough.
So she got herself, this girl got herself booked in for a test, and that then also meant that her results came back a couple of days later. On the Wednesday of this week, and her test results come back as positive, which meant that Mel unfortunately had to go and get tested on Wednesday. Mel didn't have any signs, symptoms or anything like that, so she goes off and gets tested, and obviously if you sort of know it's sort of 24, 30 to 48 hours you get a reply back.
So again, she was fine.
So fine. Symptoms again, Mel started developing symptoms Thursday night. Again, she had a temperature up to 39.1, and also aching joints, back, and again a cough that was getting niggly cough. Jamie and I at the moment have not come down with it. Like I said, it's been difficult because if you went to Mel's works, you'd understand they do pharmaceutical products. So you can imagine the attention to detail to face coverings, gloves, masks, washing hands, sanitising. The same as in my job. I mean, I work on the railway. I mean, coronavirus is the least of our worries, viral disease and things like that, and human excrement that you get your hands involved with at times, and that, you can imagine all sorts of diseases and that you can pick up on the railway.
And well, in my works, being very close quarters, a lot of close.
Yeah, so
attention detail.
So attention to detail, washing coverings, everything else we've all been following, and I think it just goes to prove that no matter what you do,
one individual ruins it for the rest of
us. In all fairness to her,
you can't help.
I can't blame her, because the point they're trying to make, I suppose, is you cough anywhere. Yeah, the point of contacts cannot be cleaned 24/7, and you go and pick a file up off your desk, you potentially got it. Open a door. You pick the phone up on your desk, you potentially got it.
Hand on a banister going downstairs.
Hand on a banister. You cannot keep up companies, and in your home. In the home we were divided ourselves. As Jamie said, we had our packs anyway. And at work I've got my own individual stuff at work, and the guys I work with have got theirs, etc. So, and I know Jamie's exactly the same. They've got their own individual. Everyone's got their own individual stuff. So we're mitigating as much as possible. But like I said, it is a worrying time, and I never thought that I would have to make this video. It's just some of the things that we've got in our packs. Obviously, you've seen us wearing the gloves, masks. We got the wipes, sprays, carrot cleaners. It's just, what else can you do? It's out there. But like I said, I never thought I would have to have made this video, and it saddens me and it saddens. If I go on about it too much, I get angry, because I just feel like we've been lied to from our government, and there's no plan, there's no direction, and I'm saddened, to be quite honest. I'm saddened, as I said, I'm saddened for everyone. This is just really just us saying that, hey guys,
stay safe.
Stay safe, because it can happen anywhere, and when you think you're safe, you're not. Just it is a worry. So, and if you've got loved ones, people with medical conditions, my dad's 78, so again, I've got to try and tell him today that don't come round, that he doesn't really understand what it's all about. You know, he's old school, he doesn't know.
It won't affect me, he hasn't hit me yet.
Yeah, so
that's not the attitude to have.
You know, so there's another battle I'm going to have this afternoon. But like I said, this is a quick video from the highs to the lows of life, you know, and it's a shame, because we were all battling our way through, getting prepared for our Christmas game. Everything was going on course. We had ideas that we were going to show you guys what we've been up to, what we've been building, and everything else working out, and everything, all the work we've put in. And I'm going to be honest with you, this morning it's just
devastating.
Just zapped me, and zapped Jamie, zapped Mel. I mean, Mel's at the moment, she's inside, she's just convalescing at the moment. It's all she can do. We've divided the house up as much as we possibly can, and hopefully neither of us come down with the symptoms. And if we do, then obviously we're back to square one and we start again, you know. So, but there we are. That's it. I mean, I don't know if you've got anything to add, Jamie, or...
I don't think there is anything else to add apart from just stay safe. And as I said, if you are going out, you have to be safe. Anything can happen to anyone.
Yeah.
You know, there's people asymptomatic.
Yeah.
For all we know, we could already be down with it. Just because we're not showing symptoms, we might be asymptomatic.
You know, in England, we live in the tier 1 system, right? So again, it's we have got a bit more relaxed. We haven't got the stringent restrictions of tier 2 or tier 3.
Certainly down in this area.
But that just goes to show you're in the lightest restrictions, and it's still there. So, like again,
be safe, make necessary travel.
Yeah, don't travel across the country. You know, I know it, or to different countries. You know, it's not worth the risk. We only have one stab at this life. It's not worth the risk. You might be fed up, you want your holidays, your freedoms have been taken away, but hey, look, you know, that's all of us.
That's the payoff to staying alive.
We protect each other. Yeah, we protect each other, and if we don't protect each other, then what have we got? So, like I said, and like Jamie said, a message from the Battle Bunker, from us to you guys. For God's sake, stay safe. And thanks for watching.